today was our annual trek down to Hall H at Comic-Con, and we spent a long time working on what to show, and we brought in the Ant-Man cast and revealed some of the characters they'll be playing, showed some very early footage of what Ant-Man will look like flying on an ant in his outfit, and then of course brought out the majority of the Avengers cast and showed for the very first time anywhere the first footage from Avengers Age of Ultron.
We showed a little sneak peek trailer, I suppose, of what we've been making recently, and we're still making right now. So
shooting is ongoing, but obviously we got enough in the can to make it look like we have a trailer for a done movie. Very skillful, that Joss Whedon fellow.
You know, we've gotten to use a lot of the countryside and different parts of Europe, so the movie has a really grand sort of scope to it. A lot of different looks. Feels very rich because of that. And we're at the amazing Shepperton Studio where The Shining was shot, and Stanley Kubrick made so many movies there. So we're in the pantheon of the greats.
It's going really well. We're just wrapping up, basically. We have a couple weeks left. We're almost there, and it's interesting how you start to become really comfortable within your character, right, as things start to end. But you know, it's not over at the end of this film, so it's nice to have a taste of it.
This is the real fan base, and this is the most genuine group, and they've been with you from the beginning, and so and they love it for all the right reasons. And so you come out there with something like this, and it's always nice when they cheer that much and carry on in a good way.
No, we're just here for moral support, support the Marvel team. Lou D'Esposito announced yesterday we're going to do some episodes of Agent Carter. So we're just here to support Marvel, and again, we're fans of everything that's going on here. So it's good to get your ear to the ground.
It was great. Joss Whedon, our writer-director, who's very close to finishing the film, couldn't fly out here for this. So we were going to record the reaction, not knowing what it would be. The clip finished. I turned around. It was a standing ovation, and I took a photo for Joss and sent it his way.
We just screened the footage, and it was so bananas. I didn't think I could match the feeling of when we showed the first Iron Man stuff here back in 2007. So it's crazy. It just keeps getting better.
It was madness. I've never witnessed anything quite like that from that perspective. It was the adoration for people like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans and Mark Ruffalo. It was just wow. It was just really extraordinary. It was a lot of fun to be a part of.
We were sort of just greeting the world. It felt like, I don't know how many people they get in those seats, but there's a lot of people out there. It feels like more than there probably are, actually. But it was really cool. I hadn't seen any footage, and I was sort of like offered this morning, and like somebody can come by and show you the footage. And I was like, no, why not watch it at the same time as everybody else? And one of my favorite things about watching it like that is it's like people are wanting to scream, but they're also wanting to hear everything. So there's this kind of like, it's like the scream that starts, but then immediately gets like shut down. So like, wait. And then, to see everybody get to their feet.
They're really enthusiastic and really driven, and it's been really great to come out here and meet them, because you're in some small way I've been a part of making those movies, since the first Iron Man, and I've never been able to get out and meet them, and it was great. It was really great.
We did the big panel, the Avengers panel, and we then showed a clip from the movie, which we hadn't seen, like that, and it was. We were as impressed as the fans were. I think it was just mind-blowing. It's just so massive. And every time I see something like that, you're reminded of what we're a part of.
I feel like a tag-along to this, epic, cast and superhero phenomenon, so it's amazing.
This is literally its own energy. It's its own lightning rod, and it's just getting zapped over and over and over and over. And it's neat to see people so Like, it means something to them. It's not just, oh, we're watching a movie, that's what, next movie, okay, next movie, next movie. This actually means something. They follow it, and they become it, and they love it, and it makes their lives something more colorful, and it's nice. It's cool. I'm a geek just as much as they are, so.